KPeas Place is an early childhood center focusing on ages 5 and under for interactive play and learning experiences. We use music and movement. We use an open house style of play, and it's all parent and child interactive. This is my second business. My first business, I had a partner and I was the educator. The space was very similar, and the logo had a snail in it. The ladybug here replaced the logo in memory of my son Matthew. Matthew is our son, our firstborn. He'll be turning 23 this December, and he passed away when he was 5 from leukemia. So the storyline, even the logo, has history. And I was encouraged to reopen 9 years ago by my husband. And so it kind of fell in my lap after we did some research looking for different places. And I was meant to be in this corner. KPeas fell into my lap. The location fell into my lap because this entire plaza was a church. It was called Fresh Start Church. And I used to teach my music classes in the church. The church downsized, and this corner space of the entire plaza became available. It was a 2-month renovation, and my husband was in here painting the walls, and I just said, go next door. I hope you like it. And eventually the church moved out. And at that time when I built the business 9 years ago, I wasn't teaching a whole lot. It wasn't necessary. The play sold, everybody came, and it was just space to be. And when Matthew passed, I began teaching and finding that I needed more. And what I know about what happens in our classes is the natural dopamines. And it can become addictive because it's a happy place. And it became my happy place. It was an opportunity for me also to bring Paul's project into one space. And bringing everything here simplified it in a way that I could be more effective.
I had the privilege of meeting the Glidden family about 18 years ago. Met them initially as a family that we served programs and services to. As time went on, one young man named Paul came in with his mom one day to visit Karen in the hospital with Matthew, and on the way home said, well, who brings things for Miss Karen?
Paul is a young boy that I babysat for. I met his family when I was in college, and I babysat for his siblings.
And it kind of started this whole journey, if you will, on starting care packages, basically, for parents.
And at that point, the donations became something that was more than just a pack.
The family actually went on and got a 501c3 and made it an official charity so that they could accept donations for these packs, and it just blossomed. As time went on, Paul grew up, and Mom went a different direction professionally, and Karen came to me at One Voice and said, hey, I know you know the family, I know you know what we do. Would you be willing to take Paul's project on as a program under the One Voice Foundation? And I said it fits our mission because we believe the entire family's diagnosed.
Paul's project and One Voice linked by me calling Marianne Basilio and said, would you take Paul's project under your umbrella? And she said yes.
So my name's Marianne Masolio. I'm the Executive Director for the One Voice Foundation. Our programs are designed to meet all members of the family. So our job is 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We don't have hours on the door. We don't have, we don't try to fit a family into a box. So it's really important to listen to our families and take it from there. 3 years into my own career, my own 9-year-old son Jay was diagnosed with 4th stage non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I also thought I knew a lot about pediatric cancer, but I didn't until I went from the staff lounge at Tampa General to the mommy lounge. I think once you're personally affected, you kind of really understand boots on the ground what families go through. Karen has expanded the program beyond belief. We now supply to 4 Ronald McDonald houses in the area, as well as all the local hospitals. So it's really special to be able to take care of the caregiver.
Our mission with Paul's Project is to comfort the caregivers bedside their children, so they don't have to leave the ICU unit, they don't have to leave their bedside for essentials. It stands for Parent Accessory Care Kit. So inside are basic essentials, hygiene items, toothbrush, floss, soap, simple stuff like that. Then beyond what's in the Ziploc is the Uno cards, because Matthew loved Uno. And that is a hot item. The hospitals really love Uno. The families really enjoy them. We also put in comfy socks and flip-flops.
Flip-flops are like the biggest thing. It really means everything to them. I am Janice Patton. I am a pediatric palliative care grief counselor as well as a child life specialist. I work for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in St. Pete.
We deliver our packs to palliative care, IC units, social workers, nurses, and they're given to the families based on their discretion. So it's not every admission. It's based on the family's situation.
One thing that we look at in palliative care when we go in and assess a patient and their family is what kind of support do they have? Do they live close by? Do they live far away? Sometimes they stay at the Ronald McDonald House. We really have to invest and learn about them and what's important to them and what their goals are. A lot of these families are here for months. I mean months. And so just to have these items, to have Paul's Project is so important to them. It's just a way that they feel loved and comforted in a place that, like I said, that they never wanted to be.
When it's quiet here and everyone has left for their naps, their lunch, I'm able to continue with purpose in a space that's joyful. So families know KPeas Place as play and music, and they may not know the extra things that are happening outside their hours. We are seen, I think, in the community as a collaborative effort, that we're providing a supportive environment that is serving many different purposes. Some kids come here as a preschool alternative, and I hear their stories. And it's a place of inclusion and appreciation, 100%. You're going to go through a lot together, and you'll need each other. So I hope that families can have that here. This is a gift to me. I feel privileged every day to walk in these doors.